under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
Atlanta Braves.
Touki Toussaint will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And now in the box, Will Myers. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. 2-0 count, the pitch.
Oh, that's up there.
Trent Grisham will be next. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2. Trent.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Aye.
2-2.
2-2.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Batting third, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now here's the first offering.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And we're just underway from Truist Park. Way outside. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Padres go down quietly, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, if a slider is your thing, you found your guy here in Dinelson Lamet. Might have the best slider from the right side in all of baseball. It's a hard breaking ball. It breaks across and down. By the way, he throws 95 to 96 miles an hour to go along with it. If he has both the hard slider and that good fastball, they're going to have a difficult time scoring any runs off this guy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ozzie Albies is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Profar applies the tag. He is out at second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit back toward the mound. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And that's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
That's inside. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. An inning in the books. No score on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Heading out towards shallow right. And this is taken in out there by Bruce for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
No one on with one down. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And the pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt. This
is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now here's the first offering. Fouled off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2. Line to the right side. And a base hit. The first one of the game for the Padres.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
The second baseman.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's in there, 3-1. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Striding in is Austin Riley, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now the first pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Darno aboard here at first with nobody out. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, Touki Toussaint. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now to the plate, here is Ozzie Albies. Worked a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
From the belt, the pitch. That's popped up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Dinelson Lamet, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
So here's Will Myers. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. 1 out now in the San Diego 3rd, and that brings up Trent Grisham. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, impact.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
You got 2 balls, 1
2 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 3.
I got 3
No
balls,
reason
3
to
balls.
sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Lamet stands at first with 1 out. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering on its way.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bruce on the run, and no one will track it down.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Bruce. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-0 home.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Freddie Freeman will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Acuna digs in now. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Into the box, Jay Bruce. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bruce stands at second with 2 gone. 3-1. Austin Riley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and 1. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Good battle. Count remains full. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Now here's the pitch. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The batter,
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bruce on the run, and no one will track it down. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and that brings up Austin Nola. Now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Two and 0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Outside. 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now it'll be Dinelson Lamet. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on the way, and it's fouled away. Nola over at second. Profar on at first with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now to the plate, Austin Riley. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Austin Riley.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Count 0-2.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Nola goes to get it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Jonathan Villar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's the 2nd out. And now here is Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
And now the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Softly hit toward the hole. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. Aaron Slagers, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. So here is Will Myers. Flew out last time up.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
First pitch on its way. Myers awaiting the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball. 3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box, Trent Grisham, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The next 1-2 pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. In the on deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Myers leads off first with 1 away. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So runners at 1st and 2nd here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So next to hit is Eric Hosmer, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Comes set. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit back up the middle. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. To the plate now, Ronald Acuna. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping in once again is Andrew McCutchen. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Here comes the 0-1. way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 away. Austin Nola stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
1, no strike.
Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Padres down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him. And that misses inside 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. And no, they can't get there. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in next, Jay Bruce. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. On to first, a double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves go down quietly. They're down 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luke Jackson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Ervin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Tommy Pham is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home. To first. Freeman's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Will Myers. Last time through was a base hit. First offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up is Trent Grisham, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Two-0 count. The pitch lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 lifted down the line in left and foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So stepping in is Fernando Tatis Jr., man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There goes the runner. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for San Diego. They lead it 2-1. So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melancon as he'll take over on the mound. Leading off the inning, it'll be Austin Riley, and they could use a spark from him here.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 2-1 pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line hard to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. No balls and a strike to count. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The windup and the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He bounced out last time up. Melancon's ready. Here's the 0-1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail it here 2-1. Tyler
attention,
Matzik
please.
has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Now to bat, Manny Machado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Manny Machado.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way. 3-0 now. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the first pitch. Eric Hosmer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the 1-0. And he popped him up. Riley trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So the next to bat will be Andrew McCutchen. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 4 for 14. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Turned on down the line. Beautiful diving stop. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Padres lead it 2-1. Austin Adams will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Myers going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Ronald Acuna stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Fouled away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and two.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Marcell Ozuna would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Justin Dean is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up Austin Nola. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Trinan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now here is Jurickson Profar, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And the 2-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Marcus Semien will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Career against Blake Trinan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Profar, the runner at second with 1 away. This is foul right side. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Here's Will Myers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he grounds one briskly to short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Emilio Pagan enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. At the plate now is Marcell Ozuna. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .417 hitter. First offering.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
fouled off. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Chopped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, center field.
And now Justin Dean. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham charging forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next
catcher.
it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings made all the difference in this one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Friars took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dinelson Lamet earns the win, his 2nd. Touki Toussaint was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Emilio Pagan hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego